Alright, this is Nick Unnerved, and we are back in New World Aeternum. Alright, in this episode, we're going to go do the Scout Camp quest. So, we're going to make our way out here. Grab this, and then check this out. And so, let's start heading that way. Get this letter. Every one of those you pick up as a little bit of experience. You get a run speed bonus for being on the road. Let's just cut across.
Things are pretty dire, aren't they? We've got swarmancers, we've got lost, and people are starting to lose hope. But I've got a plan to get everyone's spirits back up. You know what everyone loves? No dessert. Who could turn down some tasty treats? No one, that's who. I have some ready and waiting back at the farm. I just can't get to them, it's too dangerous. Of course you... Wait, you really would? A nasty abomination is roaming the fields, and there are so many withered. I tried to go back once before, but I just can't. I hate seeing my friends and family like that.
In the same area. Fuck.
You did it! You got the desserts! Oh, there will be a feast in Corinth tonight, I tell you. But first, how about we try a little here? What about it? Who needs dinner when you have dessert? A little sweetness goes a long way in times like these. It's not just dessert that will make the settlement feel better. After weeks of tough, dried meat that tastes like leather, everyone is sure to enjoy a meal full of robust flavor. I'm going to help make it. But first, I need something those pirates stole from me. They've taken bags of my best spices. Honestly, I can't blame them. My spices do smell delicious. At least those soulless brutes have good taste. I have my moments. Last I saw, they were heading to Buccaneer Creek and Mother's Tears. You can't miss the spices. Even if you miss the vibrant colors, you just have to follow your nose.
Now this is more like it. Have you seen Buccaneer Creek? There's a place we can get some proper plunder. If we play our cards right, we might liberate some of their stolen property and be called heroes for it. Ah, now it makes sense. I scouted the place and they've got heaps of, well, just about everything. I bet that's your tribute, all right. I don't doubt it for a second. But hey, if you're going, look for anything else valuable. I heard rumours of some massive gemstone. Get that and we'll be rich.
Well, this was a fortunate coincidence. For me, at least. I wasn't exactly thrilled with the prospect of spending eternity in a cage, so thank you again. I had an inkling the pirates had fallen lost, like so many others, but I was a little clumsy in my attempt to verify that fact. Now we know, though, don't we? I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm curious if the pirates ventured into the nearby ruins, which is where one of Medea's verdant gemstones was placed.
No.
I must continue on to the ruins to investigate. You seem able enough to handle.
Serious.
I must continue on to the ruins to investigate. Get yourself into the
My
captain's
name is Nick.
quarters
I am a
within
master
there.
ranger. I am awesome.
I'd like to
Ha
know
ha ha.
if he has the
Now
verdant
that fucked up
gemstone
my
stashed somewhere.
recording.
If my suspicions are true, and they usually are, this could
Right
be
in the middle of
cause
the
of
dialogue,
Oswald's
too, of all
death.
things.
So, check for the gemstone, and then come to the ruins. Good luck.
So I can't, it's like I can't really cut that out. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be alright. I'll leave it in there. Yeah, so Renslow shows up at the house to hang out and jumps on the recording instead of the game. Oh, and you're probably on camera too, so. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I can kind of see you in the background. Yeah, you're on camera. Yeah, so everybody meet Renslow.
What's up?
All right. Yeah, dude, the game is, yeah, New World. Yeah, actually, it's a little better. A lot of fucking people playing.
Captain Doubt, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye in the past, but I would invite you to join me in an endeavor that will be mutually advantageous.
Did it
As I
actually?
know you're aware, the town
Oh,
of
it
Corinth
did.
has been paying tribute to the sorceress Medea.
It actually did count that. I must have got at least one strike on him.
Has run its course. I
Interesting.
know you and your crew have sought to acquire the tribute in seasons past, but the Iron Rose has successfully
Yeah, it got it.
evidence. This season, I would invite you to make the attempt once again, with the assurance that the Iron Rose will not. In fact,
Hit me with a shotgun.
my God, Captain Dumont is very quick to surrender when you confront him on the road. In exchange for your participation and your discretion, I will share the locations of the legendary verdant gemstones that we might share in their bounty. Yours in good faith and in confidence. Francis Turner, Speaker of the Winds.
Defeat. Oh, so I gotta kill one more pirate. Yeah. Hey, boom, got it. You know, there's a couple of things like I still wish this game had, like, you know, like it's got, it'd be nice if it had like a sprint. Like if they could sprint, you know, put like the dodge on control and the sprint on the shift button. That'd be nice. But, you know, for the most part, like, it feels a little bit better. It's definitely less buggy than it was. before.
Withering comes from the very earth here. The druid's charge was to keep it at bay. But we failed.
There you are! Tell me you got that emerald gemstone and bought us our escape from this accursed place.
Excuse me, but I think you have this all wrong. This is not some common jewel you're talking about. It's the key to fixing this mess. The tower there, the gemstone must be returned. It's the only way to heal the land.
Hold on there, Plant Princess. We found the gemstone and it's ours to sell. We need that coin to buy a ship.
Grace O'Malley, the
This
redhead.
land and the people who live here need that gemstone back
She's
where
one of
it
the
belongs.
better NPC characters in the storyline at the beginning.
There's gotta be at least some kind of reward, right?
What happened?
Price?
You
Ah,
said
so
she
close.
was better. So.
She is. She is better than. Yeah. So essentially, you run into her pretty much
I'm
right
sorry
away
to
in the
dash your
beginning of
friend's
the
dreams
game,
of wealth, but she should know it's
and
quite impossible
you
to
save
leave the
her,
island.
and
The
then
storm wall is
you kinda
a
work
force of
together
nature.
to
More
loot
importantly,
other
however,
ships and
that
split the
verdant
reward
gemstone must
stuff,
be
you know,
returned to the
so-
ruins if we're to have any hope of cleaning up this
No,
horrid
it-
mess.
No. Nope. It's different.
I'm glad to hear that, especially because I'm about to ask you for yet another
Yeah,
favor.
the intro, the beginning
I
of the
do
game
hope you'll
is
be amenable.
definitely better than it was. I mean, you
You see,
still
the ruins are
wind
protected
up
by
on
some
a
rather
beach, but like
overprotective guardians, far
uh,
beyond what I can handle.
you go
You,
through the
however,
beginning sequence
seem
on
to
the
have
ship
great
and all
prowess.
that, and then you make your
Oh
character.
no, I promise you, I'm not
and
just
then you-
saying this so you'll help.
The ship sinks,
I think
and
you'll
then you,
agree
you
the situation is a
swim
bit desperate here,
into the
and
shore,
you are capable.
into this
The
place.
verdant gemstone must
then
be
you kinda go
restored to
through
the
it, and
ancient
it's a little
shrine, or
tutorial,
Windswood will continue
and
to suffer.
then
I
like
can ask around town for
you
volunteers,
fight
I
the boss
suppose.
and stuff, and then it like you wake up on the beach of the island, and you know it's better.
Thank you. Replacing the gemstone may require some manipulation of the ancient mechanisms in the
Having
shrine,
swimming is,
but I'm sure you'll
I
figure
mean,
it out.
they've finally joined the ranks of 15.
I must go and speak with Sage Moira in Corinth. There are 2 more shrines like this one, and if those gemstones are missing, well, we're just getting started.
See, look at Grace back there. She's all upset.
I
'Cause,
suppose you'll want to speak
you
to
know,
your
y'all were
friend here.
you were
But don't
getting
take too
this
long.
gemstone.
Replace the
and we're
gemstone
gonna
and then
sell
come
it
to
and-
Corinth. See you
and,
there.
get split the profit, but now the gemstone's this relic, and you got to use it for something else. That's pretty funny. No, we don't wear heavy stuff. I don't wear common. How is this an increase? It's an increasing gear score, but it's awful.
Should be running around in tights, man.
It's less armor. Oh, these are medium. Plus 3 dex, plus 4 dex. We'll wear these instead. Yeah, because I'd rather be in light than medium. I'm in like all medium and I can't tumble. Once your armor score gets to a certain point, you can't tumble.
Believe it. What happened? You and I had a profitable plan
being
before
a
little Miss
ranger
Greencomb came
and
along.
a spear.
That
So the
gemstone,
combo
we
is
risked
bow
our
and
neck for
spear,
it.
all dex, right? So I want to be able to tumble out of the way, you know, instead of
Why would
just
you put it that way?
sidestep.
No,
you
it's
know.
just.
So the
Well,
starter
I
set
guess
of
this
armor
means
they
we've
give
gotta
you is a
find our
medium
fortune
set.
somewhere
And it's
else.
like, dude,
I'm not giving up.
I'd rather
I
have
suppose I'll make
I'd
my
rather
way
have
back
less
to Corinth and see
less
if I can store up
light
something.
armor
What about you?
with more
You're
dex
putting that
and
gemstone
cons
back,
for.
aren't you?
But you can like blend it in a way
And I'm sure I'll bump into you there. I'd
where
probably
you can
be
have
in the
some
tavern.
medium and
God
some
knows I
light
deserve a
and still
drink
be
after
under
all
the
this.
threshold
Come
and
by
be
and
able
have
to-
one with me, why don't you?
Yes, yes. How far back is she? Oh, she's way back there. Okay, I'll turn that in a minute. So, like, if you look at the... See right here? This is like the scale for heavy, medium, and light. So once you hit that 13 mark, you can't tumble anymore. And I'm 16, so I'm considered medium. So if I go to light, it raises my base damage and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool. I figured it was.
And you can tumble. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so I guess we need to go up there. Okay, so I wonder what the, puzzle is. Oh, right here. XP, and that thing. Rejoin your allies. Okay. Let's see. It's 800 meters. Oh, they want to go. They're all the way back in. Okay. Let me stop by the old lady here and give her shit back. And then travel to the town.
Sweet success! I can smell those spices from here. The fiery peppers, the rich scent of saffron, the warming aroma of cardamom. I'll have to save some for another batch of desserts. I'd love a good hearty stew. But for starters, I'll make sure our dried meat is well seasoned. These spices will put an end to any complaints about more salted wolf, for sure.
Oh, and he gave me another side quest right here.
Oh, dear. You spooked me. Needless to say, I'm a little nervous wandering around out here on my own. I must complete my collection, however, whatever risk it requires. Ah, well, I am an antiquarian, Yelena Pagetnova. Nice to meet you. I collect tools used by the ancients, construction tools, whatever they used to build these magnificent towers. Only I've met some resistance.
Oh, would you? Those guardians are, well, pesky. So I'd reward you handsomely. Any tools you can recover.
Oh,
I'm most
nice.
interested in those 2 sites. Oh, and thank you in advance.
Okay. Fuck it. Let's go get this because I want to get that bow that she's offering. Love it when other players like lure the mobs away. So I guess I am running. There is a walk, and there's an auto run too, thankfully. If you have to run a long distance. Really? Yeah, some of them are, yeah. Some of the other stuff's really nice, like,
It's not terrible. I'm just it's
like when you mine rock or ores, like when you're, like check this out, when your pickaxe hits the rock, there's like this reverb on it that makes it sound like the world. So it like echoes, like it's.
yeah, like shit's crumbling on the ground.
Well, no, it echoes like you're in a big area. You know what I mean? Instead of just like pop, pop. It's like crack, crack. You know, like it's echoing in the distance and shit. It's great. You know, some of it's really, really nice, and you know, some of the sounds are really, really nice, and some of them are just kind of, you know. Yeah, I like that, dude. It sounds like you're like in the forest mining. You know what I mean? It's like crack, and then oh, that was a far fall. Oh, damn, I got hit. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to be wrapping this. I'm going to turn this in, and then I got to head back to town and turn that in, and that's the end of the video.
Yes.
Try to make them
These
30
are
minutes.
precisely the types of things I'm looking for. The ancients did not share our methods of construction at all. The items you helped add to my collection suggest multiple possibilities for the ancients' construction methods. Do return sometime, and we shall explore these matters further. It's clear they were capable of harnessing some type of energy to aid in their construction, but I believe there was some labor involved as well. The kind you do with your hands. The funny thing is that we still don't even know what the ancients look like. 2 hands? 4 hands? No hands? But I believe it was not the ancients themselves who did the work. It's not clear, but probably some type of thralls who served the ancients. In Amarine Temple, I've heard speak of an ancient taskmaster.
Of course, she's going to give me
If
another
you can
quest.
defeat it and bring me a piece of it, that would be an interesting find.
Okay, we'll, Oh, it threw... okay, that puts me way on the other side of town. And there's a travel point right this way, so let's go to it. So you'd think that that would swim right there. Well, you didn't die before, you just... Well, I guess if you were submerged all the way, you could. But because I didn't have swimming, you didn't even go in the water if you didn't need to. Why would you? You know what I mean? Like... Alright, so let's go back here.
Welcome back to the Southern Breeze. May a gentle wind always guide you.
I'm sure we can find a reasonable punishment for the speaker. One that fits his crimes.
You're a sensible man, Sadvik. Maybe too sensible. Convince me by the time I finish sharpening this blade, and we'll do it your way. If not, I give him a taste of true suffering.
That gets my vote.
There will be time for justice. But torturing the speaker will not remove the curse on Windswood.
Are you suggesting we forgive his treachery?
Oh no. I support whatever cruel fate you can dream up for him. But first, we need to heal this land, so by all means, keep plotting. But some of us will need to recover the verdant gemstones. Any volunteers?
They're all looking
That's
at
what I
me.
expected.
Of course they're looking at me. You know, I'm the hero, right?
Right. That's the narrative.
Alright, let's get in here and talk to this guy.
I'm no less infuriated with the speaker's actions than anyone else. But the thirst for vengeance mustn't distract us. The gemstones are all that matters now. I did, and she understands the urgency of the situation. The problem is that we don't even know the location of the other shrines. Moira is scouring her scrolls in an attempt to find us some answers. In fact, you should go and meet her, and see if there's been any progress. I will join you shortly. As much sacrifice as it may require, I want to talk to Elder Satvik about resuming tribute, whether the speaker agrees or not.
Well met, newcomer. It's rare to see someone who's just arrived become such a pivotal figure in Corinth, but Nessa speaks very highly of you. And with the situation in Windswood more dire than it's been in centuries, we will gladly accept your help. Are you here to talk about the location of the shrines? Mostly just how little we truly know. I've dedicated several lifetimes to studying Aeternum's history, but much of it remains a mystery. Before we discuss the shrines, I should share what knowledge I have. You might even find it interesting.
Oh no, it's gonna be another cutscene.
Aeternum's ruins tell the tale of a magnificent civilization that once dominated the island. Its architects, the ancients, discovered or possibly created the energy we call Azos. In the millennia that followed, humanity came from countless prehistoric cultures: Sumeria, China, Egypt, and more. They were called to explore the sea, summoned by the ancients to this island. These early arrivals worshipped the ancients as gods. They toiled under the ancients' guidance, building hundreds of monuments and towers. But humanity's savage nature could not be tamed. Wars broke out, and amid the chaos, corruption first appeared. To combat this new menace, the ancients imbued a chosen few with gifts. These heroes were granted monumental powers and life eternal. The wars raged on for centuries, and the ancients blessed entire armies. But most of the human vessels degraded into mindless skeletal warriors. Those wars ended millennia ago, and the ancients disappeared. But their haunted guardians still protect the ruins, oblivious to the fact their cause has long since lost its meaning. I believe you saw the Guardians yourself at Mirador, so you know the danger. To learn the locations of the other shrines, we must venture again into the ruins. Yes, it does. There's a monument to one of the ancients on the coast. Within it, a map is engraved with the shrine's locations. I need a rubbing of that map. While you acquire the map, Nessa and I will continue to learn what we can from these scrolls, however little that might be.
Okay, let's see. +7 dex. Uncommon named bow. Better damage. Gain 20% haste. Keen speed. Gain 200 hey for 7 seconds on critical hit. Or just way more base damage. Let's go with this one. These are better pants for sure. Oh wait, that's gonna drop my... Try these for a little bit. Oh, that still didn't drop my stuff down enough to... So 48, so you need 50 to hit here. So did those pants get those other pants? Put these back on. Yeah, see, that gets me over that. Alright, so we'll leave that. Still can't tumble. Save that. Save. Oh. Ah, shit. Okay, so put that in there, put that in there. Save that. Break that, break that, break that, and break that. Alright, cool. So in the next episode, we're just going to keep going on with the main story quests and everything like that. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe and all the good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.